Hi friends, my name is Shannon and I work for Cobb County Public Library and I have a new story to share with you today. It's called Constellation of the Deep by Benjamin Flouw. You ready to read this one together? All right, here we go. On summer mornings, Fox likes to walk the salty coastal trails. Wolf, his cousin, often joins him. Fabulously fascinating, exclaims Fox, pulling his head out of a leafy grove. What's fabulous, says Wolf, is your fascination with strange plants. A loud seagull interrupts them. Have you ever heard of the constellation of the deep? It's an amazing plant. It grows on the bottom of the ocean, but no one knows exactly where, and I've heard that it glows in the dark. Constellation of the deep! Fox's eyes light up. He's eager to get the diving equipment that Wolf keeps at home. He is careful not to forget anything. A wetsuit, a scuba tank, a snorkel, a diving mask, a belt and weights, fins, a flashlight, a slate and a pen that writes underwater, a compass watch, and most important, a camera to capture the discovery. You sure need a lot of equipment if you're going to go diving. While Fox gets ready and carefully enters the water, Wolf observes the marine life at the edge of the ocean. A saltwater crab, limpets, small blue mussels, a hermit crab, scallops, barnacles, periwinkles, razor clams, sea anemones, a sea star. Meanwhile, Fox is already swimming among scorpionfish, conger eels, and damselfish in the middle of a huge underwater meadow, a pasture of posidonia. Fox knows that posidonia are flowering plants, but they don't glow in the dark. He will have to explore the ocean more deeply. To his amazement, Fox finds himself in the heart of a forest. Except that instead of being surrounded by trees, he swims among giant algae. Fox recognizes some of them. Macrocystis, Eisenia, Alaria, Eclonia, Duravilia, Laminaria. I didn't know there were so many types of algae, and they're so beautiful. In the depths of this forest, Fox comes face to face with Otter. I'm looking for a fantastic plant that grows on the bottom of the ocean, Fox tells Otter. It's said to glow in the dark. I discovered a place full of strange plants while I was looking for sea urchins the other day, says Otter. You should take a look. Swimming through the leafy algae, Fox sees rocks covered with strange multicolored sculptures. These aren't plants, but corals. They're so beautiful, Fox has to stop and take a few photographs before he continues his search. He marvels at the different shapes of corals. There are corals that look like brains, trees, tables, long fingers, and curled paper. There are branching corals, massive corals, corals that look like elk horns, and even mushroom-shaped corals. But there's no sign of the constellation of the deep. Fox needs help. He asks small fish and bigger ones until finally Grouper agrees to help him. Grouper takes Fox into the open water. All they can see is blue. In the distance, a huge underwater mountain appears, surrounded by all kinds of fish. Grouper leads Fox into a hole on the side of the mountain. At the bottom, something is glowing. Could it be the constellation of the deep? Let's see. But it's only a tiny glowworm. Of course, Fox still wants to take a photograph. But oh no! His camera is gone. From the edge of an underwater cliff, Fox looks into the abyss, all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. He does not have enough air in his tank. He won't discover the constellation of the deep today. But what is that mysterious shape in the darkness? It's Whale, who has returned from hunting squid. You're in a bind, my friend. Let me help you, says Fox. Fox struggles to remove the trash wrapped around Whale. Between 2 cans and a plastic bottle, Fox miraculously finds his camera. To thank him, Whale helps Fox get back to the shore. Fox returns, his quest unfinished, but it doesn't matter. He has made some wonderful memories. Back in Wolf's den, Fox shows his photos to his cousin. Look at this one. It's very beautiful, says Wolf, eating a grape pâté sandwich. That's it, exclaims Fox. The constellation of the deep. My camera must have taken a photo when it touched the ocean floor. Look at that. Fox pours himself a glass of mushroom juice. He's happy. He knows that every time he flips through his book of rare plants, the photo of the constellation will remind him of the fabulous beauty of the underwater world. The end. So what did you think? Did you like going on Fox's journey with him? I really did. I liked seeing the underwater meadow and the field of coral and the algae forest. And I don't know if the constellation of the deep is real, but it is true that at the bottom of the ocean, it's so dark and there's no sunlight that lots of plants and animals have to make their own light. So it could be that there's something like that down there that is like a flowering plant that makes its own light. That's really cool to think about. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!